Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to Hardcore Minecraft Through the Ages, Episode 15, The Iron Age, Part 6. Feels crazy to be saying the Iron Age Part 6, but I've been sitting here for a few hours, and I'm curious to see if my changes to the mob spawner have helped us. So if we go down in here, you'll see that it is a little bit longer, like a good bit longer, and I also now can't be shot from the sides, which might be good. I don't know if this is going to help us or not. I'll just walk along the edge here and just kind of like hit all the mobs. Now that we have sharpness 5 and sweeping edge 3, this is also a lot quicker to kill them. Again, I don't know. I mean, this definitely like allows for a higher amount of mobs to be present in the spawner. But as for like fixing whatever was happening before where they were like capping out, I don't know. I mean, it already looks like it's kind of like emptying a little bit. So maybe it works better now. But this is also just an insanely large kill chamber. So yeah, see, they're already like thinning out like significantly. So I don't know if that was the problem. If you guys have suggestions, again, let me know in the comments. I think I'm like 2 episodes behind on the comments. So if you commented in episode 14 or 13, I'm sorry, I have not read them yet. They've been very, very busy. But such is the life of a parent. But I will get to them. I promise. I will get to them. I read every single comment. I know that maybe sometimes it seems like I don't, but I do. Okay. And then whenever I read it, I leave a heart on it. So I'm going to let all this XP be absorbed. Maybe I didn't wait as long as I thought. I mean, it was a couple of hours, so I'm not really sure. I know that I don't need anything that's in my inventory. I need the red bed, which for some reason's up there. But I don't need anything. Oh, I threw out my fortune pickaxe. Okay. Yep. That tracks. That tracks. Let me put this in my hotbar, and everything else I don't need except like a stack of arrows and the hoe. And the hoe. I'm not throwing out my good bow. I have to like double check myself. So we have our good bow. I mean, the hoe doesn't have any enchants at all. But again, let me just let these. How much is here? It's hard to gauge how many are here. I don't know why they can't absorb any quicker. But I guess this is the limit that Mojang was like, you know what? I think this is as fast as people will ever need to absorb these. So let me absorb them. Okay, that's the last few. Okay, 43 levels. So if we need to enchant something, which I thought that we needed to enchant something, and I was like, I'm going to wait in between episodes like at this specific spot so that I could get something. And I think it was a sword, and we ended up getting one anyway. So I'm really not quite sure what I was waiting for. Maybe it was the sword. I don't know. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments. But I want to work in the house more. Obviously, I mean, that's like a big project that we'll be doing forever. I do kind of want to make an iron farm. I don't know if we'll get to that in this episode, maybe the next one or the next one. I have no idea. We'll just kind of see where the day takes us. But yes, this dude, I just makes me smile every time I come out of my mob farm and look at this just massive thing. And, honestly, I end up spending a lot of time walking from here to here. So why don't we just grab some materials and make a bridge? I feel like that would be a really cool thing for us to build. We could do it out of dark oak. Like, we have enough dark oak in the house, so maybe we should do it out of that. But I feel like that's an outdoor material. And birch might be decent for that as well. And we have a lot of birch, like, forest next to our house here. Do I have this turned down? No, they just made the grass noise quieter. I swear the game is turned up. See? Everything is just as loud as you remember. So yeah, I'm going to grab some birch trees from like over here so that I don't see them. Because I like having the natural forest around my base. You know, I feel like that's nice. So we'll just grab them from like, you know, this is far enough away. It's really not that far away, but it's far enough away. I'm going to grab a couple of stacks of birch, maybe like 4 stacks or something. And then I'll come right back. I do like harvesting birch trees just because they don't have, you know, the chance to be giant and, you know, be tangled up in a bunch of leaves. So it'll be pretty quick. And it's honestly just really nice being able to just break them fast. So, you know, let's get like 4 stacks. Well, I just deforested a big chunk of this. Sorry, environmentalists out there watching my videos. I feel bad. But you know what I could do is I could totally plant some of these back because look at all these saplings that we got. I don't plan on using these for anything else. And I just actually, in the Skyblock series, I just recorded an episode of that recently. And I planted a bunch of saplings in that. So this is kind of the same thing in a way. It always feels weird going back to this versus the Skyblock. Because it's just so different because I could like fly in Skyblock and stuff. And it's becoming dark. That's not good. Looks like the grass has grown back over here, but I generally remember where I broke the trees. So we'll come back and this will be planted and we won't have any idea that this was here. Okay. And then unfortunately I accidentally stripped a log, so we have that. to contend with. Now, I'm going to be building it out of planks. No, slabs, not planks. And so, given that information, I probably have too much, but it's okay. I don't need it to be a super big bridge, but I oftentimes, like, whenever you're going to make a path in a world, it usually ends up being the shortest path between 2 points that you always take. Sometimes I'll build a path before I've I'll predetermine where I think I'm going to run. And then I'll build the path, and then I end up actually just running. Why? This seems so dark. Why did they change this? But it, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you'll have paths in your world, but you end up running like to the quickest direction between them, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I have my mob spawner over here, and I always end up either taking a boat, which most of the time I don't have a boat. And also, this entrance has been like this for way too long. Like, this is just... I'm just going to remove this. I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea. But I know that this is just unacceptably horrible. I literally don't know what I was going to do. Like, if you ask me, like, I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea what I was planning. So we'll just leave this for... like this for right now. We'll figure that out later because I genuinely don't know why I have it like that. But I always like run right over here, and it's like I naturally want to be on a bridge right here. So I'm going to build that fantasy into reality. We're just going to have a bridge here. I don't know how big it's going to be. I have no idea. I just know that I know the path that I take, and I want to make that path a reality, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. But yeah, I just want to make this path into a real bridge. And what I'll do is I'll take like these logs and we'll put them on the outside and we'll make it look nice. I don't know if we'll necessarily have fences. I don't think we'll really need them. But what I'll do is I'll just literally build the path like this that I always take. I always like want to go around the edge over here to like right here, right? Literally. And then I just go along this path every single time. And I just swim in the water right here, literally every time. And I'm like, why don't I have a path here? And now we can do that. And plus, it's kind of nice. It'll just connect up over here to like, we just have it go around the front of our house to right there. And I think it'll look pretty good too. And then we can have it just kind of go straight for a second. Like this over here. We get a nice view of our copper age statue. And then we can have it like curve again over here a little bit. Just because I like the idea of it running up against the window. In my head, that seems like a cool idea. So it'll just be over here. And I know I'm building it a little haphazardly at the moment. I'll go back in and kind of refine everything. Trust. You got to trust the process here, guys. You got to trust. Dude, if I misplace another one, I'm going to quit. Yeah, last episode was a lot of fun. You know, again, the ritual we did to make the night never appear again, you have to keep in mind that that's something that it's very out of character for me. It's not something I'd normally do, like a ritual in a video. So please don't think of me differently. I've said that a bunch, but I genuinely, I mean it. Don't think of me differently, guys. Okay, and then this is a little wider than 3, but we'll have it like curve over here. I want the path to always feel like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it'll kind of like curve out maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to make it feel more natural, but I think I'm ending up with it being a little bit too big. It's a little too chunky right there, but that's okay. And then I just want it to be 3 blocks wide everywhere. So that, I feel like on the curves, you have to make it a little bit wider than you think because it ends up like feeling too constricted. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. No, that feels like 3. I'll just add 3 blocks to all these, which I think is going to make it 4 in some spots, but it's okay. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go to this side and start adding them. Like this would be a little better. Okay, and then we just have to take our logs. Once we feel like this is like an appropriate sized path, which this feels good now. Oh, okay. I was going to say it feels good now. No, it doesn't. Well, it didn't right there. And then we'll take our logs, and what we'll do is we'll literally just have logs sticking out of the ground with, we could do a cobblestone cap. I feel like that might actually look a little better than what I was thinking. Yeah, we'll do like a cobblestone cap, and this will just be at random intervals, but they'll be matched. That doesn't make any sense. They'll be at random intervals, but they'll be like symmetrical. So like if there's one here, there'll be one on the other side. That way it feels like it's like there's like a support under the bridge, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. Okay, and then we'll just kind of go along here, and some of these will have to be pretty deep. That's why I thought I needed more logs than I need. We'll have to, you know, end up seeing if that turns out to be the case, but some of these spots may be a little bit more shallow, which is good. I mean, that's a good thing if we don't have to use as many. And they don't need to be, like, super often, just often enough where, like, your brain isn't like, am I just, like, floating on the water? No, you are on a supported, engineering-approved bridge. This would totally work in real life. Just don't think about it too hard, and it makes sense. And then I kind of want to do... I don't know if I want to do fence, actually. Because fence would be weird. It would make the path really constricted. And if to be fair, if you can't run along this path... Okay, there's some spots that maybe need a little TLC. If you can't run along this path, then I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you. I feel like it's so wide at this point that it's fine. Okay. And I don't think I need a support on that side. I think I just need them, like, over here. I think that would be nice. But yeah, that's just something I do a lot, and I swim in this water, and I'm always thinking, man, I really want to build a path. But I'm usually, like, you know, it's in between episodes, and I don't really play, like, and, like, do major things and build stuff in between episodes. So I always want the path, but it's always at the wrong time. But now I'm coming back from it and feeling the opportunity strike. You know I'm about it. Over here, we'll do some little supports over here. I don't know how to light this thing up, but I definitely want to have it lit up. But wherever this path leads is also not lit up. So maybe that would be silly to light it up. I don't know. Okay, something like this. It's connected again on the other side, so I feel like we don't necessarily need the supports. And then we can do, like, one more right here, and then it should be good. I feel like it's connected enough. We'll do, like, one right there. Okay. Let's walk along this and make sure nothing looks too wonky or out of place. That feels good right there. Yeah. It seems fine. Maybe put that there, yeah. Just any spots it feels a little, like, kind of thin, I'll put some like extra blocks, and then it'll feel a little better. Yes, I like this. This feels safe, and that's kind of what I'm going for. I want to feel safe when I'm going on my path here. And then we'll run over to here, and then we'll run... I mean, it's ridiculous to have to add these here, but it's fine. Not a big deal. I'll put that there. If I put the crafting table in a really annoying spot, I'm more likely to break it and not leave it there literally forever. And then over to here, and then it's just straight into the path. Okay. Nice. Sorry. That's just something I really wanted to have in my world. I really wanted a path, and that is not correct. Okay. Also, this just seems weird. I don't know why, but this seems like it's, like, too, like, close. Where is this one? Maybe, like, right here. Maybe this makes it a little too wide. I don't really care. There we go. There we go. Okay, that feels better. I might just break those. Yeah, just break them back a little bit. Okay, cool. That part feels a little weird, but it's fine. We don't need this thing to be, like, perfect. It just needs to be a path. And I think it's pretty decent. This, you know, maybe we could fish over here or something like that. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do. Just let me know. But, dude, this... I just think it's so cool. I think that's a little goofy. I was thinking about that, actually, before I went to bed last night. I was like, what do I want to put down there? And then this underground area, it's kind of goofy, like, but it's goofy in a good way, right? Like, I feel like there's some cool stuff we can do with it. We just need to have, like, a reason to have something down there. And right now, we really don't. I really want to work on getting the villagers in here. And I thought about it more and more and more, and I don't know if I just want to slam them in over here. I don't know. Maybe that just works, and I should do that. But part of me is, like, wanting to move them into, like, I don't know. But first things first, before we can even think about getting villagers in here, we're going to need a lot of rails. We're also going to need gold, but the problem is that I don't really think, like, is gold something that I need to be in a specific age for it? Like the golden age? I don't think gold, because it's not like, it's not something that you would normally need an age for, I feel like, because it's not that useful. So what I really need to do, I need to repair this pickaxe. Maybe that's what I was going to get enough stuff for, was to repair the pickaxe. That might have actually been exactly what it was, because I remember I didn't have enough levels because it was kind of expensive or something like that. I always run out of wood when I'm down below. We're going to go on a little mining expedition and to get gold. Usually, you know, I would not go on a, I wouldn't go out of my way. That's the wrong pickaxe. It only costs 3. I don't know then. I really don't know what I was like trying to get then. Huh, that's weird. I think this is where we're putting our extra tools. I don't know at this point. We were putting them somewhere. We'll put them in there for now. That works. And we have everything we will need for a mining expedition. Aside from maybe some coal, if we get like really deep, like maybe we're going to want a little bit extra. We'll just stick it in there. That's like a stack of coal. We shouldn't even need that much. But yeah, this little underwater area is neat. I just don't know what to put down here. So if you guys have ideas, let me know. We could also just do like a little garden down in there. Could be cool. But I like having the glass floor, so I don't want to like just fill it in with grass and then have... That feels a little odd. Maybe I should... At some point, we'll go back to it. I also don't know where to go to get gold. I know that I have a cave that's over here. I think that's where I want to start. But typically... Actually, no. There's like a giant cave network that we were in. Yeah, there's like a giant cave network that we were in, and we have a path to literally go there now. So maybe we should just go there. Where our mob spawner is. There's like a big area over there. And now that it's night, that gives us a little bit of an opportunity to kind of light this thing up a little bit. At least in terms of like light up the path, I mean. Light up the mountain. That's a task I don't know when I'll do. I don't know how to put lights here because I don't want to just like... Actually, this is fine. To have torches like this, I don't think this looks bad at all. And again, I'm trying not to make this world look aesthetically pleasing for some purpose that's just silly. I'm trying to make it more functional. And then if it ends up looking cool in a screenshot, great. But other than that, like, I'm just going to play how I would if I wasn't recording. But yeah, at some point down in here, I found all this. But there was also a massive cave that I believe didn't we light all of it up for some reason? I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering something, but I do know that there's a big cave system down here. And I think if I break a few blocks to the left, I'll be in the mine shaft. Or I have a door that's accessible to the mine shaft. No, it's these blocks because these are the odd ones out. Okay. Oh, there's literally gold right here. Now, I don't know how much gold we need. Oh, there's gold right here. Are we in a biome that just has a bunch of gold, or is it just not that rare? There's a chance chances are it's just not that rare. And also, all the spots that we've already lit up in the mine shafts, whenever I encounter gold, I definitely didn't collect it. So I'll just be able to run around in here where it's already nice and lit up and just grab all the gold, which is literally perfect. I do need redstone. Is that something I feel like we've gotten redstone before because I need redstone torches for the rails. Again, I'm trying to stick with the ages thing, but mainly I feel like the main stages are like the diamonds and stuff like that. Like that's something that you really want and need, and then netherite. I don't know if we should limit ourselves lapis, gold, and redstone. I feel like that's just a little too much because I can't even like make a rail cart system to get the villagers over. And like, yeah, you could. You guys are just stuck in a little crevice. Sucks. Shouldn't have tried cave diving, man. Is this a big vein? Or is this just a double? Okay, it's not a big vein. I don't know where those are. They seem like they're just exuberantly rare because I just have never seen one. Past maybe like the first like release that these caves came out in. And even then, I wasn't finding them very often. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right spots. Maybe they're in like some specific biome. But to my knowledge, they're just random below like a certain Y level. So who knows, dude? I don't know. I wouldn't be the one who knows that anyways. This is the fortune one, right? Okay, so second is fortune. I can remember that. There's some things I can't remember, as you guys definitely know. But other things, I can remember that. The second one is the fortune. Yeah, we were looking in here, and we were kind of disappointed because we thought it was kind of like a small, like lush cave biome. But I remember it turned into some massive cave somewhere. Maybe it was a little further down. Oh, here's a bunch of stuff I need. All bundled together. It's a little too convenient here. You got to be skeptical. You find everything you need in one little spot. Maybe it's a scam. I'm getting scammed right now. And I don't know how much gold we really need. Oh, we only have 29. Ooh, I thought we had way more. And I'm acting like I got diamond armor with protection 4. I'm like over here running around jumping like crazy, but I definitely do not. Like this armor is not very It's not very good. And a lot of it's a little dented up, almost broken. So we might want to chill on the fall damage, because I think that does make you take durability away. Redstone. It's kind of like lapis. Like, I've already broken it and I have this much. But after I went to the village in the last episode, I realized it's a little further away than I thought, and I thought I could just use like a boat. I don't think that's a good idea. If I used a boat, something along that boat path would happen, and we'd end up losing those villagers. So let's just let's do the safe one and make a nice minecart, and then we can kind of go between the village and our house a few times. We'll probably not end up using the path a whole lot, but. And maybe we'll even end up breaking it. I don't know. See, that's what upsets me when I encounter the diamonds, because I can't get them. And also, you guys were telling me this is like super rare to find. These like bone structures or something. I don't really want to break it. But they also told me there's a higher chance that there's diamonds in the bone structures. So we found a really good spot for diamonds. It's just we don't, you know, can't get them yet. I also don't know how big these are. I don't know. It's fine. We'll dig that out at some point. But I believe around here was the big cave. That's why I ran over here, because I thought there was a big cave. I remember we were in it, and like maybe I'm conflating that with a memory of another cave. I know I've been in so many caves at this point. I'm thinking of caves from the last series, and then the series before that, and the dual layer caves with like the diamonds on top, or not the diamonds, the spawner on top. But yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely in this direction. That there's a big cave. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's right past here. Wait, maybe. No, we've been in here. We probably would have opened that. You say, Neo, why don't you take the rails from in here? Just because, dude, like, the amount of rails that I need, like, the rails that you craft with just iron are not the problem. They're really easy to get. It's usually the powered rails that get you, because you don't have all that gold made. But you don't need the powered rails very often, like once every like 30-ish blocks or something like that. Okay, I'm so confident that there's a cave over here. I'm just gonna dig until I hit it, because I feel like I could wander around in that all day. Yeah, and I'm already like hearing stuff. I know there's something over here. Hopefully I don't run into my spawner. I don't think I will. Okay, what's this? Just a regular spoder. Hey, but there's gold. Please tell me we weren't breaking that whole path with my fortune pickaxe. I think we might have. Okay, let me wander around for a little bit. If I see anything cool, we'll come back. But I'll gather any iron along the way, or gold along the way. But I really want to find that big cave, because I feel like that's... I mean, we're already getting everything we need anyways. Oh, my spidey senses, they tingle every time I see that blue, but I can't gather it. It hurts. It like actually hurts my soul. All right, I'll come back if I find that big cave, because I know it's somewhere around here. Oh, my God! I just did the sketchiest thing I've ever done in Minecraft. Oh, dude. Okay, let me explain. I was like, okay, there's gravel, and it had the symbol, so it needs to fall, and then maybe there's something above it. I break it. I come up here. You know, 2 creepers initiate explosion sequence, and I'm just standing right here, and they fall on me, and I just barely got out of the way. Maybe we need to be filming in case something crazy like that happens. Okay, I thought they were 2-shot, but I guess not. Never mind. I guess I need to hit the crits if they're 2-shot. I need to just quit falling. I'm gonna end up dead down here. That's what I've determined. I'm pretty sure I'm close to my spawner now. Okay, so maybe there wasn't a big cave and I'm an idiot or something, but I swear to God that this mine shaft connected to a big cave, and that's how we found those spawners. Evidently, I'm misremembering something, but I'm like so confident that I'm not. But I've already ran around in this area, like this exact area, and I'm pretty sure my spawner is like right around here too, so I think we've run in a big circle. Oh no, dude. Wait, is it over here? Well, evidently I did go in this. This is where I just was with the ravine. Yeah, this is where I literally just was. How did I run in a big circle? I don't know. It's easy to get... Yeah, we were... Dude. It's easy to get lost when you're in one of these. Okay, maybe it's over here? But it's just that little tiny area that I was just in. No? No, this is giving big cave vibes right here. Please be a big cave. I need the cave right now. I need it so bad. I need all the gold, all the spoils that are found deep within a cave. I still got my spidey senses on for the gold, but we haven't really encountered... it's just one piece. I really need this, but no, that's not enough for me to gather, even though it's right next to me. Is this really not a big cave? Okay, maybe this leads up to a big cave, but chances are if I'm going upwards, it's probably not. Did I just like... No? No. It does lead to a big cave. Okay. See, I knew it wasn't gold crazy. I was like, I could have sworn that there was something big over here. Now, it's pretty, like, high up, which is not boding well for the gold, but if it goes any lower, we should be at the right level. Yeah, this is the big spot I was remembering, but this is not as big as maybe it's over here? Oh, heck, dude. I don't know, but I definitely was in here, so this is what I remember. Oh, yeah, there's a geode right there. That's nice. I don't know if I need any tinted glass, but since there is a geode right there, there's also a geode... Oh, is that the other world I'm thinking of? I can't remember, but I thought there was a geode like near our spawner. But if not, this has definitely been loaded in. So I'm pretty confident that I could go in here with the Fortune 3 and just go crazy on it and get like a ton. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if you fall on these, if they hurt you or not. I'm thinking of dripstone. As long as I don't break the good ones, we're good. Yeah, I think they just do normal fall damage. I just broke one. I try not to break the budding blocks in case I ever want to come back here and make a farm for the amethyst. But you get a lot of amethyst really quickly, and so I'm trying to be mindful of that. But I do have a bunch of junk that I just don't need to. We can combine a lot of this stuff in my inventory, I know. We'll do that in a sec. But this has just been growing and sitting here, so we might as well gather them. It can't hurt. We're right here. And we have the time to do so why not? This will only make maybe like a stack of tinted glass, if that. Like, tinted glass is one of those things that just takes so much to make. We're getting like a half a double chest, or maybe like a whole double chest full of these. And it only made like 8 stacks of tinted glass, and I needed so much. And I was a little bit disappointed because that was like the main thing I was doing that episode. And it was that day that I learned it's very expensive to make. Very, very expensive indeed. Okay. Well, yeah, we got like a couple stacks. That's fine. Again, that wasn't like a main objective or anything here, but let's go ahead and hop out if I can. Thank you, generous geode. I appreciate you. Just kind of use water to hop on out of here. Okay, so we're looking for gold. I won't say no to iron just because like we only have like a stack in here, and we may actually need to go back and get more iron if I don't get it now. So it can't hurt when we're right next to it, just walking up to it. Gold, iron. I see a piece of gold up there, but again, that's going to be like one piece. I swear to God, I'm going to go up there. It's going to be one piece, right? You know what? We're going to go up there because in my brain, I'm like, I'm just going to skip that one. I don't need it. But we're going to go up there, and maybe it'll be a full stack of like 8. I very highly doubt that. Oh. Oh. What the heck? Please, is there anything in here? Ooh, it was like a full stack of 8. Okay. Is there anything in here? I'm sure I'll encounter like a bunch of ores and stuff, but I don't really like have the chops to be in here. The water breathing chops that I need. I would just die very quickly. I will go in these little caves. Maybe one of these little spelunking holes will have something in it. Do you have the gold that I require, good sir? Please. Please enlighten me. I need gold. Please. Oh, you have a baby zombie. That is where? I hear something. You're like below? Where are you, good sir? I will save you. Totally not gonna kill you, but no, I'm gonna save you. Trust, dude. Trust. I'm gonna save you. Are you down here? Where are you? Oh, he must have gotten sent to the no-no corner. He was just sitting in the corner. I mean, this is great. This is wonderful. This is just so deep in the ground. Like, does gold... I think gold, like, peaks a little bit higher than this. I don't know. They changed the ores, and I can't for the life of me remember... Okay, really. I can't for the life of me remember, like, where the most gold spawns. But, yeah, let me just get a bunch of gold, or try my best to get a bunch of gold, and then I'll come back. Or I'll just come back if I find some massive cave. Okay, I got a couple of creepers on my tail. They seem to be following my caving trail. Uncovering secret iron that I did not discover. I found something, a sign of something that I built before I tried to rhyme it. I can't. I found something, and I don't know if this was like a marking for what. I don't know. Oh, those are fish. What is this? Is this where we? Is this how we got into here initially? I mean, I'm guessing so, because I don't know why else I would have put a bunch of torches there. I guess that's our exit. We'll see if we have enough gold to bring them over here. But barring that, I mean, we just need to build like an area for the villagers. And I don't know exactly where that is. But another reason I was like, you know, kind of gunning for using rails is I can get them up if we want to end up like building them a little bit higher in our base than like on the ground. I don't know. I mean, it's not like a bad spot to put them in the area that I like designated for them. I don't think it's going to look bad or anything. I just feel like it might get a little like cramped because we might want that room back at some point. That's going but right back down to where we were. So let's go. How do I get back over there? This whole cave is very confusing. But I'll take this any day over one of those caves that's just so big it makes your jaw drop open. Not because, I mean, those are way cooler, but this is just a lot less like stress inducing. Because those are just, dude, you feel like you're always like behind the curve on lighting it up or whatever it may be. Yeah, because remember I was digging down with 2 blocks. This is like right below like an azalea tree, I believe. And so maybe this is the azalea tree up here on the ground, which means we'd be really close to home. I'm going to put that there. If I fall, I don't want to fall all the way, you know. Okay. So I built like a... And I guess at some point I was going to flatten this out and make a quarry over here. Yeah, and then we found the double dungeons. That was honestly so lucky because the dungeons are like over there. So I guess the cave kind of goes in that direction. Let's put everything in our super smelter, and then I'll let that kind of smelt. I'll eat lunch and stuff. And then we'll come back and we'll see. And I think we might have enough stuff, guys. The powered rails are kind of expensive. But also we have like, you know, we have 1.5 stacks of gold. That's really not that much. I thought we had a little bit more. 1.5 stacks of gold, that's it. We might want to go find a bigger cave if we end up not having enough, because this cave is, while it is large, it's just not as fruitful as I guess I was hoping, with the gold at least. You know, it's been very generous otherwise. We've got a lot of iron, got a lot of coal. You know, I can't complain. And I'm not complaining. It may just not have the resources we need right this moment. Yeah, I don't know where we'd put the villagers. Maybe we put them... I mean, we would have to build something, maybe like up in that area, or... I mean, heck, dude, we have all the way to below that glass. So we could do something crazy. Or we could even put them down there below us. But I don't want them to think that they're beneath me because they're, you know, villagers. I don't want that. I don't want that. That feels weird. Okay, that should be good. And everything else, I guess I'll put the amethyst in our rare chest. I mean, that's probably the best spot for it. We now have redstone. That's a new thing we haven't had before. That's nice. And then, yeah, I guess we had a little bit of amethyst, probably from something we accidentally broke. Okay, and then we have lapis in here, which we should probably put in our enchanting area, but it's fine. Okay, I'm going to wait for all this stuff to smelt, and then I'll come back and we'll see where we are. Some of this stuff I don't know where to put, but I feel like calcite is an odd kind of stone, and I think that was my far left chest here. Yeah, it was just kind of like off kinds of stone, you know what I mean? And then cobblestone goes in here, and then dirt, gravel, sand will go in these chests. So I like that we have bulk storage. That kind of solves my whole issue. And then this one, I don't know. I really don't know what that one's going to be for, but it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter. This is just getting filled up with arrows. We don't really need to keep arrows at this point. But yeah, we'll AFK over here. I'm fairly confident that I'd be okay if I just AFK'd and like didn't pay attention. But just to be extra safe while I eat lunch, I'm going to do a 2 block. You hear that? I'm not close enough for this lava to be making noise. You guys heard that, right? Oh my god. There is a whole lava pool back here. That's sick. Oh, dude, we gotta build to that. Maybe we can have like a... I don't know if we ever need lava where we could put our nether portal in here or something. And we could technically build the nether portal without getting diamonds using the water bucket. And get the glowstone that we require. We could do that, but we'd only have one shot realistically. Because, well, you guys kind of know the deal. If you mess it up, you know, the water starts flowing everywhere. But I feel like I'm fairly confident that I can do that. At least I think. I don't know. I'd be afraid I'd mess it up, but maybe we can go to the nether in this episode, guys. Maybe we can. And this is kind of a cool area either way. Yeah, nothing... Dude, nothing beats having a nice little lava pool in your house, though. I don't want to, like, mess this up and turn it into something weird, though. I don't know. Let me eat lunch and I'll think about it. But I still do need to hide somewhere so I can let the furnace work. We'll still do the two gap in case... I don't know what would happen, but you just never know. I'll be back, though. Okay. I have eaten. I don't need the fortune pickaxe with me. Are we safe? We're safe. Fill in our hidey hole. I do want to go to the nether. Like, I want the glowstone so bad. I assume that this is still going. No, it's done. So we'll work on that. I don't know. Will we get to that this episode? I mean, probably. I mean, okay. We definitely have enough iron. Once you get enough of a resource that you have to start blocking it up, I feel like you have probably enough. So I think we're good on that. The only issue now is we don't have room for gold. Oh, no. I need one more water bucket. So I like just finished eating, so like there's still like remnants of food in my mouth, so I keep like pausing to swallow, but like you guys understand. Okay. Let's put this down in here. Okay. We'll put this down here because that makes sense, but what I was trying to do totally didn't make sense, you know, dumping it into the big water pool. We'll break out like an area around this. It doesn't need to be like giant or anything. But I actually want to have it be like to here. Maybe we just make this whole thing 4 blocks high. Sure. We should probably continue that same pattern in here if we want it to be nice and fancy. Okay, we don't have to do it around the lava pool, but at least to like where it starts, you know? That way it feels like it's part of the house, you know? So again, just to where the lava pool starts. Put some torches up here so it's nice and bright. 1 block above, just like we did on the rest of the... I actually don't know why those are... Oh, because we only did... Yeah, whatever, it's fine. But 1 block above for here. And I think... Okay, we don't have a craft table over here. We need to fix that. We need a crafting table. Probably only use it this one time. But we don't have any extra crafting tables. That is one of the most surprising things I've ever... Wait. Oh, we have 3 right there. Okay, well, at least let me be funny. Okay, now we have extra. Now we have 19. I feel like we just want to have one near everything. Like, maybe even over here. You never know when you need to do a little quick craft, okay? A little quick craft. Boom, boom. Easy. And then over here, I feel like this would be, like, the best spot for them. Would be, like, right there and right there. Okay. Just in case I ever need to craft something. Right now, I just need to make these. And now, I've never made a portal like this, at least that I can remember. So this might go horribly, or it might go very well. We'll have to see. But, yeah, I need to break out like a 3 block space around this entire thing. So I'm going to do that real quick and then we'll come right back because it'll take, I mean, it won't take a long time, but it'll take a little bit of time. I don't want to film the whole thing. Okay, I'll do that real quick. Okay, I feel like this is nice. I see one error. I see the error of my ways. Okay. Then I feel like this area right here would be good. So I'm going to like, do I want to block? Yeah, I'm going to block it off. And then I'm going to turn just this into obsidian. So I'm going to like try to like protect this because I feel like I'm going to mess up quite a few times. Okay, so we'll protect this. Oh my god, this is such a bad idea. And then we'll do 2 right there. Okay, and then we'll take... See, we have to have water like flowing. This is why like I'm so nervous to do this. We have to have water flowing. Maybe we just build it in a different area. Hold on. I'm gonna like leave this. Can I like take lava from over here and Okay, I've just created more problems. That's fine. It's still cool to have a lava pool in here, and we'll have the remembrance of where we tried to do it, but I feel like it would be much... Apologies. I feel like it would be much easier if I just built it, like, in here. You know what I mean? Like, it made it a lot easier. And I'll just make, like, a... I'll make, like, a fat portal, okay? We'll make it, like, this big. Okay. So, I think in order to do this successfully, I need to have water down here, and then when I put a lava... Right? I should... No. No. I need to put the lava here first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I put the water. Okay. And then if I want lava to form... Is this almost broken? Okay, let me go repair this. Because I'll definitely end up breaking it on accident. And I'd rather not do that. Now, if we get caught in the nether and we have to make, like... That's what worries me, is getting caught in the nether and not being able to, like, get out. But I guess you don't really need a diamond pickaxe. Like you just find it... Usually I want diamond armor, but, you know what I'm trying to say? Like a diamond... I actually don't know what I'm trying to say. Usually you'd go to a bastion, but I'd want diamond armor. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I feel like if you don't have diamond armor, you're just going to die. Okay, and then the water needs to, like, flow into this, right? Like, oh, no! Oh, we're okay. Why did it do that? Okay, let's just cut this off. Let's cut this off from reality here. Okay. Why is the water not just going straight down? Shouldn't it just go straight into there? But I don't want it to do that, right? No. Yeah. Wait. The lava has to be down first, and then the water. Hold on here. If I just put lava here, will it just, like... okay. Sure. You know what? This actually works out fine. Okay. All right. That's lovely. I don't even know if there's enough. Okay. And then we go up in here. Oh, okay. Lovely. That's just lovely. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay, and then water's gonna be flowing here, but we need the water flowing from, like, above, and then having this be right here. We need to be able to get in the ceiling, but then also have, like, room for this. I hear my sheep and cows up there, guys. I promise it's okay. Whatever you hear down here, don't worry about it. Everything's okay. And then we need the yeah. I got this now. Okay, so we put this in here, and. Okay, I just stopped the water flow. It's fine. Okay, and we need one here. I'm making such a big portal when I really don't have any reason to be doing that. We'll just go one block back in there. That way we don't lose our water. I mean, we can go get more, but I just don't want to have to go get it. Okay, right, and then break this so we can grab that one. And then do the same thing over here. We go one block past where it needs to go. Oh, God. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, and then put the lava again. Okay, this poor lava pool is just getting decimated. Okay, and then we should be fine. We can fill this in. Right, yeah. Like we were never even there. Like we were never even there, guys. Okay, so now we have the top built, the side built. And, like, the last part would be building... Yeah, we have the top built. Okay, so the other side. So we need to do the same thing where we have the water flow down. I don't know why I'm breaking all these blocks. I'm going to totally, like, need them here. I kind of just want to have, like, I want to be able to view this thing, dude. Built by hand. I'm not one of those weaklings building it not by hand. I'm building this thing by hand, dude. I'm building it by hand. Okay. Break out all this. Okay. So now we need to have water flow. Right, and these blocks. So we need to break all this. We need the water to flow here. We'll put these down. And then have it go down into here. Right, yep. And then we just kind of... Kaplunk. Kaplunk. Oh! Okay, we saved it. Just barely, though. I am just not having the best luck with this. Okay, wait, I actually think that's all we need, right? Just these three? Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. Jeez, why is it so stressful? I don't think it needs to be. I think it just is because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, and then we'll have it go, like, down, like here. break out all this. Sure. Okay, and then break out this area around it. And then just so you really know where you're going, okay? Okay, and then we're gonna have a bridge going to it right in the middle, like this, and then we're just gonna put like lava strung about around in here. That way it's like more dangerous than it needs to be, so that it ups the cool factor. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Okay, so now it's more dangerous than it needs to be. Story of my life. Okay, and then you go over to here, and then we're gonna light it up. That looks kind of sick. Okay, okay. Now we just need a flint and steel. Are we really about to go to the Nether with some bunk iron armor and just die? Chances point to yes. Chances point to yes. I just hope we're near something with glowstone. If we're not, then we're just gonna immediately turn around. We need to be near glowstone because otherwise I am uncomfortable exploring the Nether with iron armor. Okay, yeah, let's not have that in my offhand. That's just, oh, we already had a flint and steel. Why did we have a flint and steel? Oh, for our ritual, of course. Okay, we run over here. We go in here. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta sacrifice that. That was a bad idea. I really should have kept that. I mean, it could be worse. We could be in an area that has a bunch of skeletons and is in the Nether, you know? It could be worse. We could be in a spot in the Nether that's just like filled with skeletons that want to shoot you off the edge. You know, it could be worse. We're already getting shot by a skeleton. Okay, lovely. Yeah, this is like my least favorite biome. Not only because he walks slow, but these dang skeletons, dude. They're out for blood. I almost looked straight at the Enderman. The only saving grace here is the bones. The bones are nice, I will admit. I'm mainly looking around. Where is the biome that has all the glowstone? I know there's some glowstone like around, but it's not. That's not. Okay. I mean, it's not horrible. But where is just the regular boring... Okay, I'm going to get away from the skeleton. Where is just the regular boring biome? The Nether Wastes, I think it's called. I don't actually know what it's called. I think it's Nether Wastes. Is there one over here? No, it looks like this is all entirely valley sandstone. Okay. Lovely. Well, we can't get the one thing we need for the Nether right now. Maybe we'll build a portal in a different spot at some point, or we'll just do a big rail or something. Yeah, that seems like a death sentence. I may be able to get down there, maybe, but like, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. This is just kind of a side quest. I'm not really like super concerned about it right now. I'm very uncomfortable. Why is it taking so long? I'm very uncomfortable going to the Nether when we just don't have the means to like not die. You know, I feel like that's kind of normal. It is night, so we'll sleep. Let's just put up some of this junk we don't need. Do we have any torches in our offhand? No, we don't. Okay, let's sleep real quick. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make a bunch of rails. And when I say a bunch of rails, I mean a bunch of rails. But I guess before then, we should probably make the area that they lead into, like the area where the villagers go. But I want to spend time doing that. I don't want to like rush that to try to get it done in this episode. Let me do some thinking. Yeah, let me think. Hold on. Okay, hear me out. I haven't gone up here yet. But I wanted to do something cool with lava in this base. No, it doesn't involve the villagers, thank God. How about like some sort of like floating village up here? But I don't know how that would work. We'd obviously have to have like a platform around here and then build the villagers' houses into there. Because I feel like if we go any higher, like if we go up here with it, I mean, we're gonna fall and die, right? Like, like you gotta keep in mind, this is all in our base. Like this is all ours. We've lit this. We've litted. Yep, we've litted this up, and it's all ours. So we have this whole area over here as well, which is cool. Maybe the villagers could hang out over there. I don't know, but I feel like building them their own little spot would be cool. And also having somewhere to fall would be very helpful when we're up here. I don't know why, but I feel like it's a good idea to have. You know what I mean? Like just a little pool or something. I don't even know where it would go, so we're not going to build it right now. But Something that would prevent us from sudden death would be nice. Because right now, we just fall, we just die. Maybe we'll put that down before we start building it. Okay, let's take dark oak wood. I feel like that'll be like the main kind of structure block for this. I know we're going to need a lot more fences, so we'll go ahead and make those off the rip here, because I know that we're going to need a bunch of fences. We'll just go ahead and make 3 stacks is good. A lot of it's going to be made of these slabs, so that'll be 6 stacks of slabs. We probably won't need to make more right now. We can take one of our 13... We'll take 2 of our crafting tables up there. Put up this iron. So I don't know why that's there. I killed a skeleton. That's where I got the arrow. You may be saying, well, Neo, don't you need a better entrance to this? No, not really. I feel like this is fine. We'll just build the rail into the side of the mountain. Like, literally, we'll just have the rail go straight into the side of the mountain. Because otherwise, like, I could do some sort of rail cart in here, but it would be kind of funky. It would have to, like, go up the sides and, like, spiral. Oh, that could be kind of cool, though. And then we could have a rail cart system go up to here. It was this level that I was saying, right? Like, around here? No, I was saying lower, wasn't I? I was, like, saying, like, around... Hey! See what I mean? I was saying, like, up around here. Maybe a little bit higher up, like this. But then we would just need some sort of system to get over there. Okay, we'll try this. We'll try this and we'll see where it goes. That's the wrong block. Right block, but wrong position on the block. Half a block too low. Okay. Nope, that's also not correct. Okay, so we'll just build like a little... I hesitate to call it a path because I don't want it to become one. I want to have like some sort of cool spiral rail car system thingy. Okay, that's the wrong half. It's fine. We'll build it when we get closer over there. So some sort of path over to here. I'm holding down crouch even though we're above something. I'm so scared I'm gonna die here. This seems like a very bad idea. Maybe we build it like down here. That might be a little easier and a lot quicker to put the slabs down. I hear a burning. Okay. Okay. Yep. I deserve this. Okay. Okay. Yep. Good job, lava. Okay. Good job, lava. As much as I would love to have the ladder there, I think we're going to have to move the ladder a little bit. Yeah, that's how she goes. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally how she goes. That would be the end of me. I would just burn, and then all my villagers would burn, and that's the end. So let's not do that. Let's have a ladder that leads into a stone block. We'll have the ladder, like, come up here, right? And I'm not going to modify a lot. Why do I keep having my fortune pickaxe in my inventory? I didn't not do that. We'll build this, like, over to here, and then maybe have it go down a little bit, because I'm sensing a lot of walls in this area in particular. Okay, like this. And then this all needs to be fenced off. This just needs to be cut off completely, because I'm going to end up walking over there, and I just do not need that. I do not need that in my life. We'll put one crafting table here. We have one down there. We'll go grab it. No, we'll leave it there. We might need another one at some point, but it's okay. I'll go ahead and... I'm generous. I'll give you 3 blocks of headroom up here. I'm talking to myself. I'll give myself 3 blocks of headroom. But then it needs to go down. I say it needs to. I feel like it should go down. Like to here, right? And then maybe one more down to here. Okay? So something like this. And then we build like a big ring around this whole area, right? With like, I don't know how many blocks going off. It doesn't really matter. The villagers' houses will be like inside more than they are like outside, if that makes sense. Like the house will be like in the wall there or something. And then we'll go all the way around here. And then we just have like a bunch of villagers. I don't know necessarily if we'll make like a big trading hall or whatever. Obviously, you know, I'd love to get mending. You know, mending iron tools sounds crazy, but I mean, have you seen me? I dug a giant quarry with, why am I hearing mobs? Okay. All right. We can't have that. Like, we just can't have that. We got to go investigate. Where are you guys? Where doth you beeth? And why does there have to be a... Maybe we'll just go straight into it. Well, if not, we'll dig out the side of our mountain, and this will be where the rail car goes. So that's fine. Oh, okay. So this leads into a cave here. That's lovely. Again, not like a huge deal, but we need to get to the outside anyways, so we're just gonna keep going. Oh my god, this is so much bigger than I thought. We have so much room. Okay, this might be the outside. Okay, so we're out to the front. And this needs to be like a three block affair. This needs to be like 3 blocks, like this. Okay, so I'll dig this out and then come back. But before I do that, where are these mobs? And they definitely sound like they're like right here. Are they just down a little bit? Just digging holes in my house, but it's okay. I'll fill them in. Okay, so it's not down there. Where on earth are these mobs? Are they below me? No, we just figured that out. They're not below me. It sounds like there might be a dungeon, which is why I'm so like hyped up right now. Dude, they sound like they're like right next to me. I swear to God, they sound like they're like right next to me. I wish I had my shovel, dude. Do I really not have a shovel? I really don't. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's just something up here. Well, good thing the mobs can't really go down in the water. Oh, I thought they couldn't go down in the water. Oh, jeez, dude. Since when could mobs go down in water? I guess if they're chasing you. If they're chasing prey. Oh! Oh! Wait. Yeah! I made a mob spawner. The first mob spawner of its kind. There's definitely a creeper up here. I saw it. Just playing with fire right now. Don't. Why are you going down? Why is he going down? What is this? Why is there just a hole? I mean, that's my whole base. And there must have been an Enderman trapped in here because it has just destroyed this area. You know, I would ask, why is there a hole? But I mean, we all know the answer. I mean, our entire base is literally just like a giant series of holes in a mountain. So I'm not even going to question it. I'm just going to light it up and move on. That's the mature thing to do because I'm so mature. So we're just going to do the mature thing. Yes, I'm going to eat. Yes, I'm going to eat. Don't worry. Dude, we're so mature, bro. Don't even worry about it. Like, bro, questioning my maturity. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll just, okay. Let's get back down. Because we don't really ever need to go there. That's definitely an interesting find. But not something that I really ever foresee myself going back to. And let's start digging this thing out. Because like I said, I want it to be 3 blocks wide. This is going to be the entrance to our... Like how we get villagers into the village, literally. Why is it 1 block higher, you ask? Probably, actually, that's good, because then the minecart can, like, fall off. That'll actually be perfect. I'm going to go grab a shovel. I am sick and tired of that. I am sick and tired of that. Like, actually, bro, I'm, like, mad now, dude. I'm freaking... I don't think you guys realize how mad I am right now, bro. I'm, like, ugh. Can't even pretend to be mad. Not when I'm playing Minecraft. You know, how can you be mad? You're playing a nice game. How can you be mad? How? How do you do it? How do you become mad? Is this gonna make more dark spots in here? Yeah, it might. I was gonna say no, we're good, but no, it totally might. That's okay. We'll light them up as we see fit. We're gonna need quite a few torches in here. Well, because all of this, once it's dark, the only light we're getting right now is from the sun, which is set. So, do I really hear an Enderman in this? Okay. Okay. Let's go get a shovel before I just crash out all the way. Why are there so many Endermen in my house? For what purpose do you arise, sir? Why are you in my home? My home of homes. My one true home. Why are you in here? Who allowed you to be in here? I was here for a shovel, and then I got distracted. Okay. I'm here for the shovel. I don't need that or that. I don't think I need all these sticks right now, at least. I'll probably regret that when I'm like, oh, I need to get myself some of this or that. Fence. This is the only thing I would need. I would just need fence. But I couldn't think of it, so I just tried to be funny. That's my life. Man, I really... it's like part of me wishes I could put the dark oak wood around this area, but... I don't think that's a good idea. Also, this needs to be a little bit wider. I know I put the fence down here, but that doesn't mean it's set in stone. It needs to be a little bit wider. At least this wide. I feel like it's good, right? This feels a little better. I don't know. I'm asking. Does it? Yeah. That feels better. Okay. And again, our village will like wrap around probably to like over there. I don't think it needs to wrap around like all the way. Maybe to like over there. Okay, then this is where the problem lies. Why is there an Enderman right there? And can I kill it? I mean, yeah, I can. Get rage baited. Easy money. Easy money all day. Looting 2, we got 2 ender pearls. I forgot we had looting 2 on it. That's probably why we have so many freaking arrows, dude. We have so many arrows. Okay, and then I just get to break out this entire wall here. Well, kind of a wall. A third of a wall. And then I will do that, and I will be right back. I'm really glad I grabbed the shovel for the, like, 9 pieces of dirt I've broken. Okay, so we have the tunnel built. We'll literally have a rail come out of here. I shouldn't do this at night. We should probably sleep. We'll have the rail come out. And basically, it'll look nice. I think I've decided I'm going to keep it. So if we're going to keep it, we should make it look nice. Probably build it out of... Half slabs is fine. We just have to make sure it's like intentionally placed half slabs. We don't... Oh, there's just a little bit of lag there. That's okay. So like whenever we go down a block, we need to make sure and like connect it, I guess, like this. So maybe we should just use whole blocks. maybe that makes a little bit more sense. But we'll like go down the mountain here. We're not going to modify too much of it. We don't actually need to go down that far anyways, so we shouldn't need to. But then we go down to like this block. I hate to remove those flowers. They're really pretty. But then we'll go down to like here. So we need to do this. And then we need to... I hear a skeleton walking and I'm nervous. Please do not assault me, sir. Please. Do not do it. Just please don't. I would really appreciate it if you'd just like leave me alone. I hate skeletons because he'd just shoot me off the edge here, and I'd be in a little bit of a world of hurt. You know what? We're just gonna use solid blocks. It's just too much of a pain. Every single time I need to go down, I have to like go forward. It's just not worth it. Okay. And we'll have it kind of like turn right here and go into the mountain a little bit. Like right here. So I'm only breaking a little bit. Not a lot, only a little bit. And then we'll go down again right here. So it'll like go boo, boo, down to here. We'll just have it go down. Just like this. Maybe we have to remove this one tree. I don't know. Or we can have it go down like over here. Let's have it go down over here. So we'll just have it start to go down. Okay. And then I'm going to build like support blocks so that it doesn't look weird. I promise. I see you, Skelly. You're very skelly today. You're looking very bony today, even. Yes. You're very cool. Go ahead and light this up. I didn't even know there was a cave here. Apparently the Endermen have found it. Why have they been in every facet of my world? They've just placed grass blocks. They literally are just griefing my world. And that's just all they do, apparently. Maybe have like some support go down so it looks nice. Maybe have some support go down so it looks nice. Have it go into the ground. Here we go. Okay. So now we're over to here. I think we could use our water bucket. I'll hold down shift. Apparently you've been able to do that the entire time, and I just literally didn't know. So that's lovely to learn. You could just hold shift, I mean, and like not waterlog a block and place it, which would have been like super helpful information in so many cases that I can't even count the number of times. And I didn't know it was a thing. I legitimately had no idea. And I feel like a big doofus, idiot head, stupid face, big toed, dumb face, stupid head for not realizing it. Hold down shift. You're good. You don't hold down shift, you're in a bad spot, buddy. You don't hold down shift, you're getting destroyed. Okay, we just need to make it down. Easier said than done with this kind of terrain. Maybe we'll just go down a little slower. I mean, we don't like need to. Make it a little easier. This is the only part where it gets a little tricky because I keep needing to go off the edge. Wait, realistically, this is something you should build the opposite of how I'm building. Like build the other spot first. And I guess as long as we stay in the line, we could actually do that. Yeah, I mean, well, we could do that. Where's like the middle? Because the middle is this block. This block. This block is the middle. This block is the middle. Okay. This mushroom is the middle. This is the middle. Okay. Maybe we'll have it come down to like over here. This is the middle. We'll have it come down to like over here-ish. Somewhere around here. And we'll build it over to there. I think that will make our lives like a million, billion, gajillion times easier. Because currently we have to keep stopping to like go below and like place blocks. And that's just not conducive to a quick building environment. So like this, I could just like go up whenever I want. Easy peasy. I'm trying to do this with slabs. I don't know what I was thinking. But it does look cool. Like having like a rail come out of the side. I don't know. It's something. It's a little something. Why are there so many Endermen? Get away. Is this just like a hot spot for them or something? I feel like I never really see them in like other worlds. And then this world is just like, hello, we're right here. We've been here the entire time. We're here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Would you like to come into my office and have a discussion about extending your car's warranty? Please come into my office and talk to me. Please, I'm so lonely. My boss says if I don't sign up 20 extended warranties, I'm going to jail. So, chop chop. Let's get some extended warranties going. I'm so funny, dude. I might hyper focus on this right now. I'm sorry. Okay. Did we build it in the right line? We did. We are now building experts. Okay, and then we just have to kind of slowly get up there. 2, 3, up. Should be good. 1, 2. Go up. 1, 2. It's funny because we're gonna get to here and now we can't go below it, but it's okay. We'll just do this. There we go. There we go. And now the last step is going to be building supports under this thing because we can't just have a big like dark oak path without supports. It's gonna look weird. So we'll go to like right here. We'll go all the way down because you know how it is. I hear a spider. Is there like a cave right below this? What did I just see? Did you guys just see what I just saw? There was like 50 mobs in this little teeny tiny spot. What? I gotta see this again. What is going on down there? What is this? It's just a secret little grass area under here. What in the world? Is that? I don't even want to know. I don't even, honestly, I can't. I literally don't even want to know. Why? Why is there so much stuff there? Our wheat farm, I'm very sorry, but we need more support. We are running out of our taxpayer support, so we need to take your support. AKA the farmers' support. Man, farmers work so hard, and they barely make any money now. I don't know if you guys realize. You know, Oklahoma's a pretty big, like, farm state. And, you know, I don't know a lot about farming, and I won't claim to. Farmers basically get the short end of the stick a lot more than not. And you'd think, since they provide all the food for us, that we would, you know, they'd be paid fairly well. Nope. Monsanto pretty much ruined that. They're a company that makes certain kinds of seed and things like that. Oftentimes, farmers can't even work on their own tractors anymore. They can't afford nice tractors and things just because companies John Deere have messed it up, and there's no right to repair. So you can't repair your own tractor. You have to plug it into 80 computers, and yeah, it's just I feel like that's super weird when they provide us all of our food. I don't know. It's just me. Maybe we should treat them a little better. Oh, nah. We don't need to treat. Nah, we don't need to treat them better. They're just whining. No, it's horrible. It really is horrible. Okay. And then beyond this, just making sure that there's a somewhat clear path for our volunteers. Our volunteers that choose to come along on the path to glory, the neo-cubist path to better days. I don't know what to call it without feeling horrible. We're literally going to put them in a small home and then hope that they do not revolt and run away. But this is kind of sick, having a path up to there. Yeah, I think it is, at least. I think it is. Which this is my world after all. So I think we're doing some pretty cool stuff. I just needed to quit being afraid of adding something that may not be perfect or whatever. You know what I mean? I needed to there's so many things I could have done earlier had I not been afraid of I don't know, it looking weird or whatever. Who cares? If it looks weird, then literally who cares? Okay. So we have the path up to here, and now the next step is really just building out this. And kind of there's some spots I want to leave, but then this right here I feel was too cramped, so I want to make sure it's a little bit bigger. And the same thing goes for over here. We'll just go a couple blocks out. Again, we just don't want it to feel too cramped. That's my number one. I don't care about anything else. I just don't want it to feel cramped in here. And I don't want to block too much of the view of the window, which is kind of why I was hesitant to make it any wider. Lovely. Well, at least it didn't ruin anything. I guess we can have that as our consolation prize. It didn't ruin anything. Kind of a low bar. A pretty low bar. So we can go around over to here and over to here. But I think this can be it. I don't think if we wrap it around anymore, I'm so afraid we're going to block our beautiful window. I guess that would be under there. But this is still kind of a cool spot. Okay. All right. Well, let's build the rail, or at least start building it. I can't promise it'll all get done because I do have to go to an appointment in an hour, and I still need to edit both these videos. So actually, look, could we just start the rail next episode? I know it seems kind of exciting to start it, and it is exciting, but I'm going to make you wait until the next episode. Again, I appreciate you guys infinitely. I know that, the episodes aren't super quick right now. I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with my son because he'll never be this young again, and it's so special to be able to, I started working when I was 14. I started working really early, I feel like. And I always set out to do my own thing, and I feel like I've afforded myself, by working hard, the opportunity to spend more time with my son than a lot of people oftentimes get to through work and stuff. And I don't know. I feel like I've worked really hard. I feel like I deserve it, and I really genuinely I love it. I love him. I want to do that. I want to spend as much time as I can. So I'm sorry if it feels like I haven't put as much effort. It's not even effort into YouTube. It's more so that I've prioritized him over my work. And I do love you guys, and I hope you guys kind of support me through that. But we're gonna come back. That's a little weird. It's not like a curve up there. I feel like I gotta go fix that. We'll fix that, and then we'll call it an episode after we fix it. But again, I do hope you guys kind of understand. So usually, I do 3 or 4 videos a week. I know there's only been 1 or 2 a week. It is what it is. It'll go back to normal. It'll go back to normal. I had a rough couple of years, so it's really nice finally feeling good again. And losing my dad, that was probably the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life, bar none. That was horrible. So I'm just kind of recovering from that, and I guess I have the luxury to do so. I know a lot of people don't, and I'm very grateful for that. I genuinely am. And thank you guys for being understanding, because I know a lot of you out there, I always say stuff like that, and Neo, you never need to apologize to us. You just live your life, and we'll be here to support you. And you guys are truly the most kind people I have ever met. That is such a kind notion. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to end the video right here so that I know what I was doing. And I mean, I'll be able to remember anyways. But I do appreciate you guys. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon in either a Skyblock or a hardcore episode. Until then, have a good day, night, week, year. I'm kidding. It won't be a year. It won't even be a week. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.